fams, welcome to another special moment with Miss Anne. So today we are going for some allocation. You know, when you buy land and you've not gotten allocation, your mind can never be at rest. And that's one thing HT Champion Limited will always do for our clients right here. But today, I will also share one of the latest good news with you so that you can see what's happening here and what government is planning with this road. The camera back, we are very close to the T-junction that links all the way to the Lekki Free Trade Zone on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, that's the coastal road that takes you to Victoria Island. So the coastal road takes you straight to Victoria Island, Lagos, which is close to Ikoyi and Lekki axis. Now, the good news will really shock you. So I will just urge you today to ensure you watch this video to the end, because we are turning right. We are turning to our left-hand side. Okay, and while we drive down, I'll be willing to share so much more with you right here. Anyway, if you're new to this channel, you need to hit that subscribe button below and turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we do a post right on Hatara TV. Congratulations once more to all of our Ibeju Lekki buyers. Yeah, whoa, wow. As you all know, I'm always excited when it comes to Ibeju Lekki. Over the years, like almost 2 years now, a lot of things have changed within this axis, and I keep giving you update. And for all of our clients who are in Nigeria and the ones in diaspora, you all know that this is what we know how to do best so that you can have the right investment. Now, we've got clients who contacted us 2 years ago and say, my friend told me that I should just buy land in Badagry or Ikorodu. I'll be like, Anyway, if you ask me, I will still advise you, please don't miss Ibeju Lekki land. Now, after 2 years, some of them are coming back and say, wow, Anne, so it is true, Ibeju Lekki is changing and so many things are happening. And I'm like, yes, it's happening in this location. So today, there is a very big good news. But before I hit you with the good news, let's talk about the allocation. Now, if you're buying a plot of land via HT Champion Limited, we don't just stop by you paying for the land. We go as far as ensuring you get good location for your land, and that is a plus. Okay, this is what we do. This is why we are always on the field. We are always following up with surveyors and so many other people involved in your transactions to ensure that you get nothing but the best. Now, for some of our clients who have bought properties, some have completed their payments and they've asked off the property. Hello, you haven't completed your transaction yet. You might have your contract to sell, but that is not completed yet. So if you have bought the property and you're an HTH investor, or probably you've been connected to us in one way or the other, please make sure you are contacting us as fast as possible so that you can make payment for your documentation and developmental fees. So if you can do all of this, you are already almost done by getting up your rest of document. Now, some people don't know what document really is. The document that we have, there's a video I really explain. I think it should be about 12 minutes video under the HTH Real Estate Masterclass on our playlist on YouTube, so you can find time and watch it, okay, so that you can be among those who understand even the document that you need, because which is very important. Okay, and while we drive down, I will show you another newest filling station that just got opened right here. This is the one though. Yeah, whoa, wow. Yeah, whoa, wow. Can you see it? That's very new. It's less than 2 months that they just got open. So this is how companies are going to be springing up this area. Yes, that is what you should expect, and that's why we've been talking about a lot more about our properties in this location. Now, we've got properties that are facing the major express, and like I said, there will be road expansion here. So most of the houses you are seeing, they are going to be shifting back. Okay, and I'll tell you the reason why. It's going to be happening very soon. I'll also share a particular caption, okay, of what is happening. So you have to watch this video to the end. Anyways, we need to take a short break. When we come back, we are still driving on the Lekki Free Trade Zone Expressway. Then we have a lot to talk about right here. All right, so this is the second filling station. All right, can you see that's Enyo? And this Enyo filling station is very close to the school. Around this axis also there's a school. Can you see it? That's Magbon Grammar School. And why am I showing you all of this? These things are new within this location. How are people doing this? How are they springing up? Now, I always tell you something. Wherever you see companies going to, government building one or two things, government having their road construction in that location, there's high tendency there will be need for manpower. Okay, and when there is need for manpower, people will definitely migrate to this particular location. And when they migrate, what happens? They want to have where to stay, they want to have where to shop, they want to have where to make their hair, their nails, they want to have where they can watch cinema, and so many other things that you can imagine. So while you're watching this video, you have a clue of what this place is going to really look like in the next 2 to 3 years, right? Well, if you don't know, you have to be having a picture of it, because that's the way your property that you have bought today would appreciate so well. So I really want you to understand, the whole scenario and why you should even be keen into properties in this axis on time. Right under this Lekki Free Trade Zone Express is one of our very favorite commercial land that got sold out a few months ago. Okay, we've sold out. There's one almost adjacent Dangote refinery, 5 plots sold. Somebody came and bought the whole 5. Now we have another one that got sold out also last year. Okay, and that is also sold out. Now we have one that is now still selling. That one is still selling. So I know you're curious to know it. You're curious that, and can you tell us what this particular one is all about? Well, I'm going to share that with you because I don't want you to miss it. If you have property portfolio, you have list of property you bought, you don't have commercial land, it's not completed yet, especially at Ibeju Lekki. Now if you ask me, we have commercial land at Lekki Phase 1 going for 3 billion naira. I repeat, 3 billion naira. So you can't compare that to residential land within the Lekki Phase 1. That should tell you that a lot of things around this axis are really increasing in value. Now, as at last 2 years, people can still buy land in this location 600k. But the truth is, this year, if you see 600k land, I will tell you to run. There's no 600k land in this location anymore. Okay, so this is how it works. Once we are leaving the 100, now what you'll be hearing is million. And that's why when we bring properties to you, I think it's a good time for you to also sit back and pick the one that suits you. Now, a lot of people have real estate needs. A my client will tell me, I just want to buy into real estate and resell. A my client will say, I just want to buy into real estate, then use it for warehouse because of the Lekki deep sea port that is coming up. I know there will be need for warehouse in this axis, and I know I'll make money because warehouse definitely is on lease. People lease warehouse for 2 years, people lease warehouse for 5 years. Okay, as much as that. So you might have your need and why you want to actually own a particular land in this axis. Well, some will tell you, I want to build a mini estate. Okay, I know that I'm the owner of the estate, then get service charge from people that are living in the estate and all of that, or probably build estate and resell as a house. Okay, or buy land and resell. And when we call land, when you buy land and resell, we call it land flipping. I made a video about this explaining a lot. So if you haven't joined our HTH Real Estate Masterclass, I think it's a good time for you to do so. It's very important you take time out to do so. All right, let's talk about our commercial land, okay? Because I'm very curious to explain a lot more about that commercial land, because from 15th of April 2022 the price is going to be shooting really high. The commercial land price is changing. So first of all, I want to congratulate HTH investors who have been receiving a lot of messages, and they appreciate our update that we've been giving to them. And as last week we had allocation at the commercial land. We had clients, okay, who are in diaspora and who are in Nigeria, who had their allocation successfully. A lot of them were so happy that they got the allocation, and there are some that are still paying. Okay, so you need to try and pay up so that you can be among the next batch, okay, that can get allocation. So once you have your allocation, you get your building plan. Here I come. You get it all started. So
I came here.
So one of the things that can really make you make so much money or satisfy your need, because I don't know what your needs are, when it comes to real estate, but as regards to Ibeju Lekki, you want to make more money, you need to start thinking of owning at least a commercial land. Now, a plot of this commercial land is going for 12.5 million naira. That's for the 500 square meters, and the price is changing to 20 million. Let me show you this. This is a police station. Can you see? This is another new filling station, Youngest Petroleum. Something is happening here.
Oh, the phase one is here.
So as you can see, we're still driving. This is another filling station, Bash. Okay, so please pay attention to everything I'm going to be showing you bit by bit. All right. And this particular commercial land that is 12.5 million naira is going to 20 million. Why is this going to appreciate this much? One, the government have lifted the ban, okay, to expand the road from Eleko down to the Lekki Free Trade Zone axis. So the Free Trade Zone Express has been, the ban has been lifted up to start work. As I speak with you, a lot of people are already shifting back before government come. All these places, if you see it before, they're close to the road, but now everybody they shift back. Even right now, some houses are going to go. Some houses are going. Hey, I feel for them all, because this is what it is. Now, a commercial land that we have here is the first private commercial hub within this axis, and that sounds really interesting. It's going to be, the whole location will just be for commercial businesses. And for you to key into this is simple. All you need to do is to do a 3 million naira deposit and spread your balance to own one or more units. Okay, so this is the location. We just passed a location for our own very own commercial land, and you might want to see how many minutes or how many seconds, I don't know, that is up to a minute or two from that location to the Lekki Free Trade Zone itself. Now, if you don't know where Lekki Free Trade Zone is, you're going to see it today. And for those who have seen, you can calculate the minute all the way from the commercial location to where we have the Lekki Free Trade Zone. And reason is this: you might want to think of building an hotel, and that big hotel, it could be like a 3-star hotel, a 5-star hotel, sorry, it all depends on your own budget, okay, on what you have at hand, or probably what your plans are. But that hotel, if it's so classy, like, it's going to be servicing the investors, both the local investors, foreign investors, coming to have business meeting at the Lekki Free Trade Zone. Okay, if you don't know what goes on at the Lekki Free Trade Zone, please try and use Google. Try and use Google to check all these things so that you can understand how these things are. Okay, so right now we are close to one of the best hospitals in this, as a government hospital, is Akodo. Okay, this is Akodo, and this is the entrance into the hospital. Is one of the best. Like, even those that stay around Ibeju, sometimes they bring them to this axis. They tell them, oh, you need to be here, because they have professionals around this location. So while we drive down, you will see one of the local markets, okay, around this side, where you can do your shopping. You don't have to buy things very expensive. Sometimes people may tell you, oh, let's go to the ShopRite and go shop. It's not every time you go to ShopRite, or sometimes you go to the local market and see how these things are done locally. Yeah, you have to negotiate, you have to, see, if you look at the markets where you see how people will stand and be talking, before they buy. Like this one now, can you see? They are buying, but I'm sure they are negotiating something. That is the spirit of local markets. Okay, so if you haven't still subscribed yet to this channel, do that right now. Turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we do a post right on the Hatar TV. Hey, see this long belly woman. Can you see the local markets? Can you see how it's done? Though today it rained heavily this morning. And we still have to go where we want to go. Can you see? This is a TV. I see vegetable, fresh. Hey, what's the mango? That's my mango. Okay, so for the benefit of those who are missing Nigerian food, I hope you really like this. Okay, so we're still driving down, and we're gonna be closer. Okay, so so right here is another filling station. This is AP filling station. Can you see it? And we are fast approaching the Lekki free trade zone. La la la, la la la. And the good thing about Lekki free trade zone is that particular axis also have a road network down to Ekpe. So there's gonna be like a road network from this Lekki free trade zone express down to Ekpe, which is very understandable. Nothing as beautiful as that. For those who have been thinking, oh, the road is going to be really busy, by the time they expand this road, the Ekpe road is already expanded, and so many other things is in place. What do you think will be happening? The government will get the airport started once the road network is fully done. What next again? It's just to concentrate more on the road, on the bigger projects. Okay. And another thing I love about this location is that the soil here is kind of high, okay, compared to the water. Okay, so this is a house that was built by one of the reading member for the overseer, and it has an helipad, so it's a very beautiful house. So how many minutes is it to this beloved Lekki free trade zone? Yeah, whoa, wow. Can you beat this? Can you beat this? Can see how close this place is? And the building inside the Lekki free trade zone is owned by Longreach. I don't know if you know about that product, Longreach. So it was commissioned, I think last year. It was commissioned sometime last year or so, or last 2 years. I can't remember, except I check. And the only good thing about this location is that every day when you come, you see something new. You see one thing that have changed. You see something that is just different, and you be like, are you kidding me? So that is how it is. And like I said, for those who are still thinking of buying into the commercial land, please hurry up. Don't make a mistake. Not to own at least one commercial land. Okay, so over here there's St. Nicholas Hospital here, okay, that just opened some months ago. So for those who are not too conversant with my videos, I'm sure you must have seen this particular video I made, and I talked about the St. Nicholas hospital. It's one of the best hospitals right on the island that is around the I think it's around VI or Ikoyi, somewhere within that location. So we all know this filling station, Tesco. We all saw it last year. This one was opened last year. So these are some of the things you need to start getting used to about this particular location, okay? And while we drive down, you see some new companies, okay, that I mentioned in one of my previous videos. That's if you haven't watched that. And like I said, I noticed that a lot of people have cleared the road since they lift up that ban that the government is going to be expanding the road. People have moved back. I'm surprised. People have moved back by themselves. Our fellow Nigerians, hi, they have moved back. Can you see? They're giving space. So this is really, really interesting, and it's kind of making me very excited because I also have my properties here. I have acres of land. I have plots of land in different locations, and I'm happy because I know that my properties are also going to be appreciating, so that when I'm old, I will not be working too hard like this. Maybe I'll be sitting in my parlor. I'll be making video for you. I don't have to be coming on the road. I'm saying, I know she's always on the road because I don't old by that time. So this is really, 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 really exciting to me, And another thing you need to know about Ibeju Lekki is that we have the refinery. I'll be having a lot of comments. Oh, about the refinery, it's not going to disturb us. Now, the refinery itself is sitting on 2,300 acres. That is plenty, too plenty. Dangote has not even used part of it. And from the report and tests that have been done, the refinery is not close to the road. Okay, so it's not going to be something that will be detrimental to you because it's not close to the road, the refinery itself. All right, so please take note of all of this information. And currently, like I heard, he has about 5,000 workers working in this axis, and that sounds really, really catchy for me. Yeah, because the 5,000 workers might not be staying maybe in quarters or something. Some of them will be coming from houses they have rented. All these 5,000 workers also want to have a life, nightclub life. They want to enjoy after too much hustle. So, and all of this, there will be need for commercial space. These people have not shift back. This one's this side. They've not shift back yet. As you can see, they've not shift back, which means all of these people might be forced to go and look for money and rent plazas. So why can't you build your own plaza? What should stop you from not having your own plaza, especially now that you can buy land very affordable? You can get the land very affordable. So why can't you buy the land now, then build the plaza bit by bit? Because all these people that are on the road now, they will be forced to go and be in the plaza. Now let me share with you one of the latest developments in Shanghai. Shanghai market used to be like this, like you just sell along the road and people park along the road. It causes traffic and all of that. But you know what the government did? The government took a place and they built a lot of shops, okay? And all of those people selling, they have to move to those shops. Even if you have to be two in one shop, if you can't afford the full shop, you have to manage. So I'm just sharing this, my opinion with you. It's just my opinion, okay? While you are thinking of what do I do, which land should I even buy, where should I go to, start now. In that Shanghai, though, if you want land facing the road, or land that has a proximity to the express, where you're looking at 100 million. You're looking at 100 million. That is the fact. And if you know you can't pay that kind of huge amount, please go for the location where your money can reach. I don't know, should I speak it in English again? No, that one some people understand broke pidgin English. So please, all of these people selling, if they are not making money, they won't be coming out to this place every day to come and sit down. Trust me, nobody wants to be in a business that they are not making money. Just imagine 5,000 workers working inside this place, this Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals, FZE. The FZE is free trade zone. Oh, so please no. So, and you can see how bold this is. Can you see? Can you see? That is inside the Dangote Refinery. And over here is the water location. That's where we have the sea view. Can you see? Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And while we drive down, I'm sure you are going to be asking me questions like, Anne, is there no commercial land around here? This is the location where I told you that we had a client who got 5 plots at a blow. Got the 5 plots at a blow, and that's really superb. Yeah. Now this is one of the newest hotel here. Can you see? This is a very small hotel. All right, and that hotel has a very beautiful sea view. So even if the person doesn't like smaller hotel but have something to do at the refinery, okay, the person will be willing to sleep in that hotel because it's closer to where the person is going to. Now it's not only the refinery that is here, okay, we are already moving into the industrial part of Ibeju Lekki. This is the business district. How do I call it? If you go to Abuja, you'll be here, business district, right? So this is more like the business area of Ibeju Lekki. All right, and we are fast approaching the Lekki Free Trade Zone. All right, and in this axis we also have 4 plots of land still selling. Now if you don't have money to buy the 4 plots, if it's 1 plot, rush it to make sure you are buying. We have it around this location. 4 plots still selling. Title is governor's consent, and it is fast. I mean, it's very hot in the market. All right, it's on outright payment, no installment. So please take notes. And if you're interested, just call us so that you can be among those that carry 1 plot, 2 plot, or 3 plots. Now let's mention the companies that are here. We have the Power Oil, okay. We have Indomie. So if you have kids that love Indomie, yeah, so that is what it is. This is where it's being produced, and it is really amazing. Now, one of the things that keeps me on and on in Ibeju Lekki is this my beloved Lekki deep sea port. I'm going to swing the camera to this location so you can have a view of the Lekki deep sea port. Can you see? That is the Lekki deep sea port. Can you see how the progress is? This progress is really amazing. This is really amazing.
Last time I saw it wasn't this way.
Are you serious? I'm telling you, this is one of the things that gives me joy in this location. The government are smiling with this project. This is said to be the best and the biggest in Africa. Wow. Yeah, wow. If you come here during public holidays, you see people still working. Now the first test of this Lekki deep sea port is set to be in December 2022. So what are you thinking? Do you know how many people will be coming here to work aside the people that are already working? Okay, let's turn here. Let's see Dano Milk. We have Dano Milk around this axis also, and so many things are coming into Ibeju Lekki bit by bit. All of these are going to make a lot of people migrate into this location, whether you like it or not. I mentioned something last year. One of my friends that I was talking to her, come and buy land in Ibeju Lekki. Come and buy land. She said, no, Ibeju Lekki is too far. Do you know that at this point, a company that she works with came to buy land in this axis? She started calling me. Please, I need land, though my company just bought acres of land in this axis. So that's what you should know. All right, now we have another company springing up right here. Can you see painted in blue? Then we have the Dangote cement, Dangote chemical company, and so many others that are springing out in this axis. And this is really, really enticing. Like, you should not look at all of this that we're just giving you a beautiful tour, but grab every information we're sharing with you here. Okay, those information are really going to help you. So while we drive, I'll show you Dangote's office. This is Dangote's office by your left hand side. Can you see it? So it has an helipad also. So when he's coming, there's an helipad that brings him in, or takes him out. All right, just for you to know. Now, I didn't put this video on a pause because I want you to have a feeling of the drive. I want you to, honestly see this. This is not drone shots. I'll show you only the beautiful parts. This is what it is. This is what you should be seeing to know that this is how this place really looks. Now, another good thing you should know is that, remember, I told you it rained heavily today. Ibeju, Lekki, like I told you, is an upland. It's difficult for you to see flood, except the land is swampy. Okay, except the land is swampy. That's why I always beg you, always try your best to use a professional, so that when you are buying, you will not buy something that is not worth it. It's very difficult to work for money, like I always say. And we have a new police station on our left hand side. I don't know, this thing is covering it, but I don't know if you see it a bit on our left hand side. Okay, and this is really, really nice. We're fast approaching one of the latest steel company. Okay, and so you want to do anything steel, you already know that yes, there's a steel company around here, and that's not really a bad idea for you. Very soon you'll be seeing new companies that are springing out, because most of them, they pay so huge on the Lekki axis, they pay so huge at Victoria Island, they pay really, really loud, at Ikoyi, and all of these locations are already prime. They can't buy properties in those locations. It's already high. Prices are too high, so they don't mind buying land here. Some companies approach us and they'll tell you, okay, let's buy land, let our staff be paying it bit by bit. Do you understand? And then be paying it bit by bit. So right here is a steel company. Can you see it? This is really, really nice. So we are driving straight down again, and very close to we are almost close to where we are going to. So we might be rounding up this particular video, but hope you really enjoy this video, and you are also interested to get one land or more before the price shoots high. It's very important you're buying properties before price increases more than how it is, okay, because it is going to increase. So many things are happening every day in this axis. So all the clients that called me that time, oh, my friend told me to buy land in Badagry, it's time. Don't just buy land in Badagry and miss a land that can appreciate well for you anywhere you are in the world. Okay, recently we sold some land for a client, and the client was very happy because I saw, when you sell a land, before you sell a land, we have to do a lot of documentation check, and the land was bought very, very affordable. The land was bought for 100,000 naira. Okay, and he kept it for almost 15 years. He's not even in Nigeria, but we sold that land for him for 25 million. How does that sound? How does it sound? Whereas properties in that location worth about 28 million, but we were able to sell it for him for 25. So what do you think will be happening to him? I bought this land. If I had known, the man was just complaining, if I had known, I don't buy 2, I don't buy 3. if I know I for don't buy. So don't be if I know I for don't buy. Just make your plans right. Now, before I conclude this video, I want to also share with you that the commercial land we have, the one for 12.5, that the price is set to increase. I mean, as a tied to government allocation CFO. So please take note of it. I mean, it's very, very do so. Okay. So we also have Access Bank here. Okay, and this is really beautiful. And while we drive down, I'll show you, it's a new company. I don't know what's happening here. Let me just show you. I don't know, but I know something is happening there. And we also have another new gas company. I think this should be a gas station.
They really expanded the road.
So this should be a gas station. It is a gas station. You can see it. Okay. And I'm super happy that I have to end this video right now because we are already done with whatever we have to say today. But trust me, Ibeju Lekki is not far. Alright? Ibeju Lekki is close. This is another new filling station. Can you see? Well, it's very, very interesting for you to think of properties around here. Like for instance, we have CFO land around here going for 8.5 million naira. So if you're interested, please call that number on the screen, okay, and make sure that you're securing one of the best in this axis. Anyways, we also have land after this location. We're going to stop the video, and it's going for 4 million per plot. And the good thing is the CFO is almost out. The land has got approved restitution, but it's for residential purpose, and it's 4 million. And before the CFO comes out, be among those who are buying it, because once the CFO comes out, the price may shoot up to 8 million or 8.5. So thank you for always staying tuned. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you because you always trust the brand HTH Ampere Limited. I mean, we have a lot of loyal customers and clients all over who just say, you know what, I recommend you to everybody I meet. And that's why if you go to our Google, easy now. If you go to our Google page, you are able to see so much, like a lot of good comments by different clients dropping their own review, like they really enjoy our services and all of that. And this is really, really nice. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this. If you like this video, remember to do a thumbs up. Remember, your comments are always very important. We might end up giving a plot of land free for those that we are going to be that always comment. So stay tuned to Atoa TV. Remember to always drop comments at every of our videos, because you can be the next winner. All right, thank you so much. And remember, we have a lot of video via playlist, and under event and tour you can have opportunity to watch videos and I mean enjoy a lot more that we have on board. Thank you so much, and I remain your real estate advisor, and take care. Bye bye.